Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to look into charts and graphs and just a quick little intro on how you can generate them quickly, make them uniform, and really save yourself a lot of time in the formatting. Because there's no point in going in there and changing things to be 80 million different colors. You can build your own templates, things like that. We're not going to get into the super in-depth stuff today, like this one says, just an intro. So, without further ado, we're going to go right here, and let's say we have a sample data set. This would be, for example, by month, the number of new homes each of these builders completed, and a total down here at the bottom. So let's say we want to select this data. We want to see what each builder did in each month of the year. We just highlight it, insert right up here. Then we're going to go right here to charts, and let's say we want this, a bar or column, and we pick that. And what do you know? We have ourselves a very nice column here, very nice chart. It's separated, it looks good. The data is right and it shows us what we're displaying. We have this, we have that, our categories, and we have our data. But it's a little plain. So to change that, all you have to do is right here when you click in the chart, you get all these display options. So you click that, and you can do this, 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 and you see it's got a whole bunch of presets here that's just going to give you a million different options. I like it. I always use a preset basically unless I've been informed or instructed not to. The presets for me save me so much time, it's not even funny. But let's say you need to add labels, also not a problem. You just go, that's this one. So we have Kelvin. You hover over it and it's going to show you the amount. Right click it and it's going to show all of these highlighted for the same company. Add data labels. Hey, there we are. And let's say the lowest builder. That would be El Capitan. So right click, add data labels, and there we are. So if that's what you want to see, great. And if you want to do a trend line, something like that, that's also very doable. So we can go here. Let's say, who's got a decent variance? They're all fairly consistent. Okay, so we'll go with green. You go here, right click it. You can add a trend line. And there you go. Now if we want to do it for blue as well, there you go. And in Excel 2019, it's going to color coordinate them too. So that's the other thing. You save yourself a lot of time there. It's really just, it empowers you to actually do analysis instead of formatting colors and changing the width of things. It's awesome. So let's say we want to look at a different type. We want to go by builder, and we want to see year end. Okay, so what's their annual total? So again, insert. Then we will go to another one. Let's go with the line right here. Okay. So as you can see, we have a very similar situation here. Each builder has a certain amount, so we have these and we have their totals. So maybe we want labels. Click it, right click, add the labels. Perfect. And if you want to change the formatting on those labels again, you click them, you can right click. You can also do the format data labels. However, when you left click, it pops up right here on the left. So you can do a bunch of different options. There's shadow, so you can do things like that. You see there's a shadow that pops up there. You can make a million different formatting changes. It really just depends on what you want to do. So right now, if you want to go above it, below it, left, right, center, any of those things. So I tend to go with above. I like how that one looks the best. But again, it depends on the formatting you have. So we also need something that looks decent. And this plain one is probably not going to be exactly what whoever asked us for is looking for. So we go right up here again. And hey, there's that. You can go here, here. Really just depends on what you are looking for. I tend to go with these ones. They glow a little bit. For me, they work. But other things, if you want to change a title, say this thing, you just do that, double click, you can erase that. So let's see, annual builder totals, for example. We do that, okay. And if you want to delete something, you click here and say we don't want this at all. We don't want these values. We can always just delete them by a right click. And if you accidentally delete something that you don't want, just Control Z, undo. You can also switch the axes. So right here, switch row column, and you see that would, yeah, sometimes it produces different results. Let's try it on this one. So that one right there, not the absolute best example. However, you see here, it'll change it. So you can look at your data in different ways. So because we have this data, or this source, and that source, it works. Whereas here, it's more a two-way lookup. So if you watch that VLOOKUP video, that'd be like an index match on this one versus an index match on this one. A little more flexible, a little more robust, provides you a little bit better control over your data when you need to change it. Regardless, if we want to change the type of data, hey, that's no problem. We go right here, click in the chart, change chart type, and we can make it a pie graph, a bar, area, scatter, so on and so forth. You can continue going, and if for some reason that data can't be displayed by something, then it's not going to give you an option for it. So let's see what else we have. Tree map, that was fun. And I'm going to go with the area. So we do this, and you've got your 0 point, and it's really the same thing as a line chart. It just looks, honestly, more like a mountain. There's a million different ways you can do it, but the presentation options you have are limitless. And as you can see, that took us 10 seconds. It punched it up 10 notches. It's something that's going to save you time and let you do your job instead of formatting something else. So back with this, let's say we want to change it again. We want to go back to the other way. We have that, switch row and column, but we'll change that chart type. So we'll go to combo chart. Why not? Combo charts are great because you can make everything pretty much the same. And if you have a total number, you can make it so there's a running total, and it'll show. It's usually when you see graphs that have multiple scales on them. So here, 80, 90, we've got a count. If there was another one for total right here, like for example, we did that. You see how these totals look insignificant compared to the annual totals? This is perfect for a combo chart. So one thing I'm going to do right here, I'll get rid of these trend lines. So we'll go here, change chart type, combo. We're going to make everything clustered column except a line, which will be the combo. So some of these get changed. All you do, go right on in here, select it so they're uniform. You see it's already starting to take shape a little bit up here. Year end though, that's going to be line. We hit this secondary axis, and there we are. So we've got each builder, each one of their months, and we've got the total. So add data labels. There we go. We have a monthly breakdown for every single one of these builders, and we have a nice overlay that looks good in its own format. We can even get rid of that if we want to. And it's concise. One of the biggest things I've seen with these different charts is the more you try and show, the less you're going to show. So unfortunately, most of the time it's probably better to work with less data in an individual chart and more charts, but assuming they're relevant and, you know, all that good stuff. If you try and show everything, you're going to show nothing, is I guess the point I'm trying to get to. So if you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this was insightful and taught you a few things, and thanks for watching.